In a realm beyond the reach of mortals, where the fabric of reality intertwines with the whispers of the cosmos, there existed a deity known only as Nyxara, the weaver of shadows. She was a being of primordial essence, born from the very darkness that enveloped the universe before the dawn of creation. Unlike the other gods who thrived in the light, Zeus with his thunderbolts and radiant skies, Apollo with his golden chariot and sunlit melodies, Nyxara found her strength in the absence of light, in the spaces between stars, where silence reigned and secrets thrived. Legends spoke of Nyxara's birth as a celestial event, a convergence of dark energies that rippled through the cosmos. As she emerged, the stars themselves dimmed, as if bowing to her presence. Her form was ethereal, shifting like smoke, adorned with constellations that danced across her skin. Her eyes, twin voids, held the weight of countless mysteries, and her voice resonated like the echo of 1,000 forgotten dreams. In the pantheon of deities, Nyxara was an enigma, a figure shrouded in reverence and fear. The other gods acknowledged her power, but few dared to approach her domain, a realm known as the Abyssal Veil, where time and space twisted in ways incomprehensible to even the most enlightened of beings. It was said that within the Abyssal Veil, Nyxara wove the destinies of mortals and gods alike, threading together the fates of all who existed, binding them in an intricate tapestry that shaped the very essence of reality. Zeus, the king of the gods, understood the delicate balance of power in the universe. He ruled with authority, wielding thunder and lightning as tools of his dominion. Yet, even he recognized the futility of challenging Nyxara. The stories told of her abilities were enough to instill a deep-seated caution in his heart. She could manipulate shadows, bending them to her will, and her grasp over the fabric of fate was unparalleled. To confront her would be to invite chaos, to unravel the very threads that held the cosmos together. As time flowed like a river, the mortal realm flourished under the reign of the gods. Yet whispers of Nyxara's influence permeated the air, tales of her interventions in the lives of mortals, guiding them through their darkest hours. She was a protector of the lost, a guardian of the forgotten, offering solace to those who wandered too far into the shadows. Many sought her aid, leaving offerings at the edge of the abyssal veil, hoping to catch a glimpse of her enigmatic presence. One such mortal was a young woman named Elara, a dreamer with an insatiable curiosity. She had spent her life gazing at the night sky, captivated by the stars that twinkled like diamonds scattered across a velvet canvas. Elara was different from her peers. While others reveled in the brightness of day, she found solace in the embrace of twilight, where shadows danced and whispered secrets. It was during one of these quiet nights, as she wandered through the woods, that she felt an inexplicable pull toward the abyssal veil. Drawn by an unseen force, Elara ventured deeper into the forest, her heart racing with anticipation and trepidation. The air grew thick with an otherworldly energy, and the shadows around her seemed to pulse with life. As she reached the edge of the abyssal veil, she was enveloped in darkness, the world around her fading into a tapestry of swirling shades. In that moment, she felt a presence, vast and ancient, watching her with a gaze that pierced through the veil of her soul. "Why do you seek me, child of the stars?" a voice echoed, smooth and resonant, like the rustling of leaves in a gentle breeze. Elara's breath caught in her throat, but she found her voice, trembling yet resolute. "I seek understanding, great Nyxara. I wish to know the mysteries that lie beyond the light." A chuckle, soft yet powerful, reverberated through the shadows. "Understanding is a double-edged sword, Elara. It can illuminate the path, but it can also plunge you into darkness. Are you prepared to embrace both?" With a nod, Elara stepped forward, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. "I am ready." In that moment, Nyxara emerged from the shadows, her form coalescing into a silhouette that flickered with starlight. She regarded Elara with a gaze that seemed to unravel the very fabric of her being, seeing into the depths of her dreams and fears. "Very well. I shall grant you a glimpse of the mysteries you seek, but know that knowledge comes at a price. As the shadows swirled around them, Alara felt herself being drawn into a vision, a tapestry of time and fate unfurling before her eyes. She witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, the birth of stars, and the quiet moments of despair that shape the hearts of mortals. She saw the interconnectedness of all things, how each choice rippled through the tapestry, altering the course of destinies. But within this vast expanse of knowledge, Alara also glimpsed the darker truths, the pain of loss, the weight of regret, and the shadows that lurked in the corners of every soul. It was a revelation that left her breathless, the beauty and tragedy of existence intertwining in a dance as old as time itself. As the vision faded, Alara found herself back at the edge of the abyssal veil, her heart racing with the intensity of what she had witnessed. Nyxara stood before her, a knowing smile gracing her lips. "You have seen the truth, Alara. The shadows are not to be feared, for they are a part of the light. Embrace them, and you will find your place within the tapestry of existence." With newfound clarity, Alara understood the profound connection between light and darkness, how both were essential to the balance of life. She returned to her village, forever changed by her encounter with Nyxara. No longer did she shy away from the shadows. Instead, she sought them out, finding beauty in the quiet moments of solitude and reflection. Word of Alara's transformation spread throughout the land, inspiring others to embrace their own shadows, to seek the depths of their souls, and confront the fears that lay hidden within. In time, the villagers began to honor Nyxara, leaving offerings not just at the edge of the abyssal veil, but also in their hearts, acknowledging the goddess who had guided them to self-discovery. Yet as Nyxara's influence grew, so too did the envy of the other gods. They watched from their celestial thrones, their hearts filled with a mixture of admiration and resentment. Zeus, ever the protector of his dominion, felt the stirrings of unease within him. He understood that Nyxara's power was unlike any other, and he feared that her growing presence could threaten the delicate balance of their realm. In a council of gods, Zeus summoned the deities to discuss the matter. "Nyxara's influence over mortals is expanding," he declared, his voice echoing with authority. "We must remind them of our power and the importance of our guidance. If we do not act, we risk losing our hold over the hearts of humanity." Athena, goddess of wisdom, spoke up, her voice calm yet firm. "To confront Nyxara directly would be unwise, my lord. She is a force of nature, a primordial being whose power we cannot fully comprehend. Instead, we should seek to understand her intentions and find a way to coexist." But Zeus, driven by pride and the need to assert his dominance, dismissed her counsel. "I will not allow her to overshadow us. We must remind mortals of the light, for it is in the light that they find their purpose." With determination, Zeus devised a plan to confront Nyxara, to challenge her in a way that would reaffirm his supremacy among the gods. He gathered his thunderbolts, infusing them with the essence of the sun, and set forth to the abyssal veil, a tempest brewing within him. As he approached the edge of her realm, the shadows stirred, sensing the impending confrontation. Nyxara emerged from the darkness, her presence a stark contrast to the blazing light that emanated from Zeus. "Why do you come, Zeus?" she asked, her voice a melodic whisper that carried the weight of the cosmos. "I come to remind you of your place," he declared, raising his thunderbolts high. "You may weave the fates of mortals, but I am the king of the gods. Your shadows cannot eclipse the light of my reign." Nyxara regarded him with a calmness that belied the storm brewing around them. "You misunderstand, Zeus. The shadows do not seek to eclipse the light. They exist to complement it. Without darkness there can be no light, and without light there can be no shadows. Your power lies in the balance, just as mine does." But Zeus, driven by his need for dominance, unleashed his thunderbolts, striking the ground with a force that reverberated through the cosmos. The explosion of light and sound echoed through the abyssal veil, sending ripples through the fabric of reality. Yet, as the dust settled, Nyxara stood unscathed, her form undeterred by the chaos. "Is this how you wish to assert your power?" she asked, her voice laced with a hint of amusement. By unleashing destruction upon the very fabric of existence? Aye. Zeus felt a flicker of uncertainty in his heart, but he pressed on, refusing to relent. I will not be overshadowed by a being of darkness. I will remind the mortals of the light, and they will worship me as they always have. In response, Nyxara extended her hand, and shadows coalesced around her, forming a swirling vortex that pulled at the edges of Zeus's power. You may wield the light, but do not forget that I am the keeper of the shadows. Your reign is not without consequence, and the balance must be maintained. The confrontation escalated, a cosmic clash of light and darkness that echoed through the realms. The other gods watched in awe and fear, torn between their loyalty to Zeus and their respect for Nyxara. The fabric of reality trembled as the two forces collided, each seeking to assert their dominance over the other. But as the battle raged on, something unexpected happened. The mortals, witnessing the celestial conflict from their world, began to feel the pull of both deities. They saw the beauty in the light that Zeus represented, but they also felt the allure of the shadows that Nyxara wove. In their hearts, they recognized the truth of balance, the necessity of both light and darkness in their lives. As the realization spread, a collective voice arose among the mortals, calling for unity rather than division. We honor both the light and the shadows, they proclaimed, their voices echoing through the realms. We seek guidance from both Zeus and Nyxara, for it is in the harmony of their powers that we find our strength. The words resonated through the cosmos, reaching the ears of the battling deities. Zeus and Nyxara paused, their energies swirling around them, and for the first time, they truly listened to the voices of the mortals. In that moment of clarity, they understood the profound truth that lay within the hearts of humanity, a truth that transcended their rivalry. With a shared glance, they lowered their powers, the storm of their conflict dissipating into a gentle breeze. Perhaps, Zeus spoke, his voice softer now, we have been blinded by our own need for dominance. Nyxara nodded, her gaze unwavering. The shadows do not seek to overshadow the light, nor does the light seek to banish the shadows. Together, we can guide the mortals toward a deeper understanding of existence. And so, a new era dawned, one in which Zeus and Nyxara forged an alliance, a partnership that celebrated the duality of their powers. The mortals rejoiced, for they had witnessed the birth of a new understanding, a harmony that embraced both light and darkness. In their hearts, they found solace in the knowledge that neither force was superior. Instead, they were intertwined, each essential to the other. As time flowed on, the tales of Nyxara and Zeus became legends, stories woven into the tapestry of existence. Mortals honored both deities, recognizing the beauty and the balance of their powers. Ilara, now a wise elder of her village, shared her story with generations, teaching them to embrace their shadows and seek the light within. In the realm beyond, Nyxara continued to weave the destinies of all beings, her presence a reminder that shadows held secrets worth discovering. Zeus, with newfound humility, ruled alongside her, his thunderbolts no longer a symbol of dominance, but a testament to the strength found in unity. Together, they became guardians of the cosmos, protectors of the balance that sustained all life. And as the stars twinkled in the night sky, they served as a reminder of the eternal dance between light and darkness, a dance that would continue for all eternity.